Great. Hello world, Podler team back at it again. This is our Sunday session where we focus on the art and discipline of mojo reading, of reading the human quality phenomenon, specifically through the physiological cues that one's innate preferences give off. Introductions, and we'll go ahead and get started. Continuing our collaging series, today we're doing Nai Z Ladies. I am Nai Ji Coach.
I'm Shiny Charlie.
I'm Nai Ji Ben.
And this is Nai Ji Glenn.
Alrighty, let's go ahead.
Okay.
I'm pumped. The fresh picture of these. All right, here we go.
All
right, same thing as before. First round through, go ahead and kind of just give your appraisal of the pictures and samples in general. You can do whatever cues feels good to you. And then going forward, we'll cruise. But if we see something particularly interesting, we can talk, stop for a moment and talk about it before cruising on again. All right, so Nai Z Bonnie Aarons. I'd say the thing that kind of stands out to me is the directiveness. She is staring and giving kind of like a penetrating gaze, and also I can feel her the Z. The Z is a forward cooling, so she has a cool anvil, and it is a forward ground-taking kind of coolness, and that gives a sense of directive boundary setting, because I can feel her gaze is kind of penetrating into me, and her Z, the cheeks, the chilliness of the cheeks is forward. She's ready to move forward and is already sort of taking ground.
Nai Z Hiam Abbas. Let's see. Things I see here. Well, on both pictures, but particularly the one on the left-hand side where she is emoting. She has a smile. Although it's not like a full smile, but you can still see one. It has an unaware quality to it. It's more of an internal resonation quality, and it's going up to the midline here of her face. And we see it's activated, but the cheeks are not affected by it. They still have this neutral quality to them, and her eyes are definitely still have that piercing gaze from the Nai.
This is Nai Z Amanda Abington. You can see that there's a distinct signal of cunning in the eyes. She has an overall structure to her face that's more, well, she has a qualia to her face, I should say, that's more like bird-like. You can see the eyes, they have more of a hooded quality. And then there's a lot of energy in the cheeks, and that's bracing. But you can see that the bracing doesn't, you don't see like the bracing go, in the eyes, and the emoting doesn't go past the midline area, the unaware emoting.
This is Nai Z Juana Acosta, I believe. So with her, I notice the eyes are very piercing for sure. The Z anvil is quite strong. Her smile goes up, and it's very unaware in the way that it looks. But it's also very kind of like it's going up on the corners of the mouth. But normally the Jai gives it more of like a downturn quality. So it's interesting. Physically, it still has that quality, although it's kind of harder to describe there, because physically usually it's how you see it going downwards, but in this case it's kind of going a little bit upwards.
Well, it does go downwards in two ways. There's the downward where it is more closed, and when it's more closed, the downward tends to be on the corners. But actually, as it gets fuller, the down is actually on that lower lip. So I think maybe it's because she has so much of that mid lower lip section is probably where that down is going. For example, something what happens is a lot of times, maybe she doesn't have it as much, but when that lower lip starts to come up into a purse, often as it does, the corners then go down. Are you guys familiar with that motion? Kind of like when Jai users, when they actually do more with the piercing, then it tends to, exactly, Jai, it tends to curl down there with that pressure on the sides. But then, exactly when it's slack, then it tends to go more
Big smile.
of a big smile. And something Charlene just did here that it relates to her too is she is pulling up her smile with her upper lip because she's trying to give that kind of smile to expose her mouth. But it's almost like the lower lip is sagging or relaxing as the upper. Charlene has the same thing. She's giving energy in her upper lip, but still that lower one kind of just opens naturally.
All right, yeah. So it's definitely the emoting is going. It's notable, but it's not going past the midline, and so there is the sheerness in the cheeks that still remains there, and obviously the eyes are constantly, piercing through, and the most dominant quality of her entire face. So yeah.
Yeah, and on that, like I see what you're saying there, Glenn, this kind of riff sometimes in the mouth area. If you ignored her eyes, obviously, but if you just kind of did like the cheeks down, it can sometimes be looking a little bit like that sideways action of the Zez gatherers. But it actually isn't. And the eyes in this case, like you noted, Glenn, actually really help because that immediately kind of pops out like the penetrating quality of it.
Yeah.
But,
and the point that you did say about the lower lip, because you still see, even though she has a smile, an open smile, that lower lip has more energy in it.
Yeah.
all right, cruising along now. Nizi Enid Ray Adams.
Nizi Josie Alquist.
Nizi Betsy Aiden.
Nizi Maria Aitken.
Nizi Carrie Asley.
Nizi Anna Akana.
Nizi Alexa Alamani.
Nizi Erica Alexander.
Nizi Candy Alexander.
Nizi Lauren Alexander.
Nizi Sophia Alexandra.
Nizi Megan Allen.
Nizi Zibby Allen.
Nizi Michelle Ammon.
Nizi Megan Amram.
And they got that look that's kind of unique to the Zez hunters. It's that penetrating hunter gaze, but then with the expectancy
and vulnerability
of the Jai.
In the mouth.
Whose turn?
Is it yours, Glenn?
Okay, Nizi Rebecca Amzalag.
Nizi Aaron Anderson.
Nizi Jamie Andrews.
Nizi Lucia Aniello.
Nizi Amanda Anka.
Nizi Nicole and Sari Cox.
Nizi Maud Apatow. It's an interesting, she has more of that V quality.
Yeah.
The polar V that Nialphas have. She has more a good bit of that. Gives that brightness, more brightness and clearness to the eyes. Not all of them are like that.
No.
Some like that. One that Glenn, the first one that Glenn had a lot more feline hunter quality.
This comes off a bit more playful, not quite as yang.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mean like with her when I first saw her? I didn't immediately think directive. I think I immediately thought cerebral. Like, you know what I mean? I immediately saw the cheeks aren't moving much and looks interpretive, but I didn't right away go, oh, this is a directive.
Right. But then you see the unaware smile and really the cues that come from there that would be nice.
Ben? Is it?
Yeah.
Nizi Amy Aquino.
Nizi Nicole Arbor.
Actually, right now she's I think also a vlogger.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right, Nizy Beverly Archer.
Same with Anna Kana. Who
Oh,
passed.
thank you.
Nicy Eve Arden.
Nizy Karen Argout.
Nizy Marcella Argello.
Now her, she's one that, for me anyway, I could think for a second maybe it was a Jai. I see a lot of Jai and brightness in the eyes, but the cheeks don't really move. But
Yeah,
something about the styling of her makeup and some other things.
and she does have more of that brightness, that clearness comes from the V, that throw you up.
Nizy Nina Arianda.
Nicy Jennifer Aries.
Nizy Gianetta Arnett.
Nizy Allison Arngrim.
Nizy B Arthur.
Nicy Katie is Azenton.
Nizy Lorraine Ashburn.
Yeah, and you see the downturn on the
Yeah.
corners of her mouth on that right hand picture. That's very indicative of the shark. This one's yours, Glenn.
Nizy Mary Ashton. I keep getting thrown off whenever you guys start talking.
No worries, it's fine.
Okay.
Nizy Juliet Aubrey.
Nicy Carol Avery.
Nizy Linda Avey.
Nizy Laura Avname.
Nizy Emily Axford.
Nicy Damali Ayo.
Nizy Dina Aziz.
Nizy Irene Azuela.
Nizy Carolyn Backhouse.
Nicy Dalal Batter.
Nizy Amy Bailey.
Nizy Simone Bailey.
Nizy Jenny Rose Baker.
Nicy Colleen Ballinger.
Nizy Maria Bamford.
Nizy Tisha Teresini Banker.
Nizy Christine Baranski.
Nicy Carrie Barker.
Nizy Louise Barnes.
Nizy Shannon Barnett.
Nizy Juliana Barninger.
Nicy Maria Barranco.
Nizy Tracy Bartram.
Nizy Bonnie Basler.
Nizy Kate Bateman.
Nicy Francis Bay.
Nizy Emily Bazelon.
Nizy Aisling Bay.
Nizy Amanda Bierce.
Nicy Alice Beasley.
Nizy Yolanda Beasley.
Nizy Stephanie Beatrice.
Nizy Samantha B.
Nicy Judy Beecher.
Nizy Deidre Behar.
Nizy Frederique Bell.
Nizy Paula Bell.
Nicy Stephanie Belding.
Nizy B. Benadiret.
Nizy Pat Benatar.
No. Nizy Amy Benedict.
Nicy Maria Benedict.
Nizy Sandra Bennett.
Nizy Diana Bentley.
Nizy Lee Benton.
Nicy Emmanuel Burkott.
Nizi Candice Bergen.
Nizi Jenica Bergier.
Nizi Kate Berlant.
Nice Sandra Bernhardt.
Nizi Elizabeth Barrington.
Nizi Eve Best.
Nizi Angela Bettis.
Nizi
Daisy Bevan.
Nizi Maria Besatis.
Nizi Bettina Bilger.
Nizi Amanda Billing.
Nice Julia Billington.
Nizi Mary Birdsong.
Nizi Sally Bishop.
Nizi Athena Bitsis.
Nice Louise Fletcher.
Nizi Scylla Black.
Nizi Melanie Blackwell.
You can really see the difference when she's just activating like more of her eye and one of her characters on the left hand side versus like that brightness of the polar V on the right hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when she's tidied up and not so much.
Right. Yeah.
Nizi Jessica Blank.
Nice Maria Blasucci.
Nizi Boti Bliss.
Nizi Barbara Block.
Nizi Susie Block.
I see Susan Blomer.
Nice.
Nizi Corinne Bower.
Nizi Katie Boker. Katia.
Nizi Bula Bombi.
I see Annery Bohr.
Nizi Elaine Boozler.
Nizi Connie Booth.
Nizi Lucy Boyer.
I see Leah Boshin.
Nizi Barbara Boson.
Nizi Deliana Bokaleva.
Nizi Carolyn Boulton.
I see Elizabeth Borgheim.
Nizi Julia Bavason.
Nizi Julie Bowen.
Nizi Lauren Bowles.
I see Michelle Boyd.
Nizi Ruth Bradley.
She's like so different from
Yeah.
her character in that show. It's funny.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay, and then Nizi Paula Brancati.
Nizi Madeline Brewer.
I see Paget Brewster.
Nizi Liz May Bryce.
Nizi Cheryl Bricker.
Nizi Christina Broccolini.
I see Cora Vanker Broke.
Nizi Barrett Brugard.
Nizi Eleanor Braun.
Nizi Jane Brooke.
I see Heather Brook.
Nizi Janet Ulrich Brooks.
Nizi Malanka Brooks.
Nizi Katie Brown.
I see Millie Bobby Brown.
Nizi Carrie Brownstein.
Nizi Veronica Bruce.
Nizi Lulu Brudd.
I see Betty Buckley.
Nizi Anna Maria Buksek.
Nizi Cordelia Bugeja.
Nizi Cass Bouquet.
Book.
Boo.
And I see Amelia Bowmore.
Nazi Carabono.
Buono, I think. Nazi Lindsay Burge.
Nazi Carol Burnett. Boom.
And I see Erin Elizabeth Burns.
Nazi Sarah Burns.
Nazi Vanessa Burns.
Nazi Jackie Burrows.
I see Brett Butler.
Nazi Stephanie Butler.
Nazi Margarita Bai.
Nazi Ruth Buzzy.
And I see Megan Byrne.
Nazi Meg Kabat.
Nazi Liz Kakowski.
Nazi Claire Cage.
I see Florence Lauret Kale.
Nazi Rana Cameron.
Nazi Ashley LeConte Campbell.
Nazi Heather Ann Campbell.
I see Sabrina Campbell.
Nazi Christina Canarella.
Nazi Rachel Kennan.
Nazi Robin Lee Canode.
I see Jordana Capra.
Nazi Nancy Carroll.
She's Steve Carell's wife,
I
right?
think so.
Nazi Amy Carey.
Nazi Maggie Carey.
I see Lucy Carless.
No car.
Booker.
Nazi Jody Carlson.
Nazi Kristen Carney.
Nazi Ann Carr.
I see Joelle Carter.
Nazi Maggie Casella.
Nazi Christian Castellanos.
Probably Christiane, I'm guessing. It's a girl.
Christiane.
Nazi Mary Jo Catlett.
I see Kat Griffith.
Nazi Jade Catapreta.
Nazi Caroline Katz.
Nazi Joe Caulfield.
I see Carolyn Cave.
Nazi Carly Shaken.
Nazi Kathleen Chalfant.
Nazi Emma Chambers.
I see Shannon Chan Kent.
Nazi Stacy Shaboski.
Nazi Hannah Schiesman.
Nazi Diane Ternansky.
I see Chu Kwan Chi.
Nazi Gina Chiarelli.
Nazi Jessica Chobot.
Yeah, now she would be one that I would have a hard
Yeah.
time.
I had to look at her. She was hard.
Yeah.
I put it
Has a more round face, more fluffy.
Yeah.
Much more fuller.
Yeah, fuller features.
Yeah, just I remember her because I did had to pull her. So I still think I'm seeing what I saw before, but I did because her pictures are rough. Video helps a lot with her case. It's me.
Yes.
Nazi Lisa Cholodenko.
I see Sarah Chaudry.
Nazi Laura Silovitz.
Nazi Heather Clark. I remember her.
Nazi Tor Clark.
I see Sarah Clark.
Nazi Camilla Cleese.
Daughter of John Cleese.
What do I see?
Nazi Tanaya Cleveland.
Nazi Kate Clinton.
I see Glenn Close.
Nazi JC Kokoli.
Nazi Camille Kodhuri.
Nazi Diablo Cody.
Nicey Garrett Coffee.
Nazi Kelly Caulfield.
Yeah, that's a great example on the left-hand side of how Jai goes down.
Definitely. In general, and then notably with those who have it as modulation.
Mhm.
Because there is a slight raise of it. Like with you, it goes mainly down, but there's a slight raise and it radiates throughout the face. With them, that slight raise is like, no.
Yeah, so it makes it more dramatic.
Does.
Good for comedic effect.
Mhm.
There's a lot of nicey ladies and guys in comedy,
Definitely.
stand-up comedy shows.
Nicey Mo Collins. Oh, she's funny.
Nazi Melanie Camarcho.
Nicey Ruth Connell.
Nazi Nina Conti.
Nicey Cat Cora.
Nazi Ellen Corby.
Nicey Rebecca Corey.
Nazi Jennifer Elise Cox.
Nicey Ellen Crawford. Boom, right?
Well, she's yeah. Well, boom. She's not. I think. Oh, I think you Joan Crawford. I see. Nazi Amanda Crew.
Okay.
Nicey Hannah Critchlow.
Nazi Tandy Cronin.
Nicey Beth Crosby.
Nazi Julie Cruz.
Nicey Suzanne Pryor.
Nazi Amy Cuddy.
Nicey Quinn Cummings.
Nazi Whitney Cummings.
Nicey Meg Capano.
Nazi Denisa Kirkett.
Nicey Sherry Curry.
Nazi Ann Kuzak.
Nicey Joan Cusack.
Nazi Chloe May Cuthill.
Nicey Stephanie Kajowski.
Nazi Jen D'Angelo.
Nicey Patty Darbenville.
Nazi Shay Dillon.
Nicey Nicole De Silva.
Nazi Sarah Daisy Charles.
Nicey Rita McDonald Damper.
Nazi Laura Danley.
Nicey Lucy Davenport.
Nazi Glennis Davies.
Nicey Ann B. Davis.
Nazi Hope Davis.
Nicey Jocelyn Davis.
Nazi Skeeter Davis.
Nicey Michelle DeBrole.
Nazi Laura Day Carteret.
Nicey I de las Alas.
Nazi Drina De Niro.
Nicey Rosita Palma.
Nazi Anne De Salvo.
Nicey Jocelyn De Bauer.
Nazi Adriana De Girolami.
Nicey Lisa Delarios.
Nazi Jessica Delfino.
Nicey Jamie Denbo.
Nazi Alexia DePicker.
Nicey Nada Bispotovich.
Nazi Eva De Virgilis.
Nicey Mary Davon.
Nazi Bonnie Diaz.
Nicey Dale Dickey.
Nazi Brooke Dillman.
Nicey Heather Dorkson.
Nizi Deva Dominica.
Nizi Ileana Douglas.
Nizi Jasmina Dweeb.
Nizi Beth Dover.
Nizi Polly Draper.
Nizi Julie Dretson.
Nizi Kate Drummond.
Nizi Robin Duke.
Nizi Karen Dunbar.
Nizi Gabby Dunn.
Nizi Marta Dusseldorp.
Nizi Lisa Edelstein.
Nizi Sally Edwards.
Nizi Shanta Elbrick.
Nizi Jenna Elfman.
Nizi Abby Elliott.
Nizi Lori Elliott.
Nizi Tracy Eamon.
Nizi Ank Engelk.
Nizi Gigi Ernetta.
Nizi Cameron Esposito.
Nizi Monica Evans.
Nizi Justine Ezerick.
Oh, so she's a Nizi too. Nizi Melissa Fan. A lot of YouTube vloggers are Nizi apparently, especially the females.
Yeah. Nizi Edie Falco.
Nizi Julia Farino.
Nizi Anna Ferris.
Nizi Lisa Faulkner.
Nizi Isabel Fay.
Nizi Brittany FD.
Nizi Haley Pfeiffer.
Nizi Rochelle Feinstein.
Nizi Barbara Feldon. Boom.
Nizi Tova Felchu.
Nizi Tina Fey.
Kaboom.
Nizi Chelsea Field.
Nizi Helene Villeras.
Nizi Shiobin Venerin.
Nizi Delaney Fisher.
Nizi Melissa Fitzgerald.
Nizi Kitty Flanagan.
Nizi Kate Flannery.
Nizi Lauren Flans.
Nizi Lucy Leaf Lippin.
Nizi Blanca Flores.
Nizi Aaron Foley.
Nizi Michelle Forbes.
Nizi Lita Ford.
Nizi Florence Foresti.
Nizi Swayze Foster.
Nizi Georgia Fox.
Nizi Samara Frame.
Nizi Lone Frank.
Nizi Kathleen Freeman.
Nizi Benita Frederici.
Nizi Paula Froelich.
Nizi Kate Fuble.
Nizi Lori Funk.
Nizi Hannah Gadsby.
Nizi Mo Gaffney.
Nizi Emily Galati.
Nizi Megan Gallagher.
Nizi Alicia Garrigues.
Nizi Anna Gasteyer.
Nizi Melinda Gates.
Nizi Kimmy Gatewood.
Nizi Jelena Gavrilovic.
Nizi Ruda Gedmintas.
Nizi Kelly Girardi.
Nice Rachel Germain.
Nice Greta Gerwig.
Nice Andrea Ghez.
Nice Marla Gibbs.
Nice Perry Gilpin.
Nice Nikki Glazer.
Nice Jojo Glass.
Nice Michelle Glavin.
Nice Ilana Glazer.
Nice Judith Godrich.
Nice Judy Gold.
Nice Marcy Goldman.
Nice Marga Gomez.
Nice Barbara Goodson.
Nice Deborah Gordon.
Nice Emily Gordon.
Nice Niala Gordon.
Nice Melina Govich.
Nice Elizabeth Gracken.
Grayson.
Grayson.
Howland of the Raven. Geek check. Nice Corinne Grant.
Nice Cynthia Granville.
Nice Emily Graisley.
Nice Sabrina Gredovich.
Nice Charisse Green.
There was a missing vowel.
Nice Ellen Green.
Nice Judy Greer.
Nice Stacy Granrock Woods.
Nice Laura Gray.
Nice Nicola Greer.
Nice Gray Griffin.
Nice Rachel Griffiths.
Nice Valerie Griffiths.
Nice Mary Gross.
Nice Alexandra Guelph.
Nice Annabelle Gertwich.
Nice Hayden Gwynn.
Nice Olivia Hack.
Nice Tiffany Haddish.
Nice Jane Hadjduk.
Nice Carla Hall.
Nice Laura Hall.
Nice Anika Holland.
Nice Margaret Hamilton.
Nice Emily Hampshire.
Nice Sheila Hancock.
Nice Chelsea Handler. Boom.
Boom.
Infamous. Nice Mia Hanson Love.
What
Nice.
is she infamous for?
Not her, Chelsea Handler.
Yeah, Chelsea. Controversial comedy, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know she was infamous for anything, but that makes sense.
Well, to some people, I guess.
Yeah.
She has no respect for sacred cows, so I think maybe that's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, so she can be a polarizing figure, I guess, with those good,
Yeah, she's very funny, but also very
provocative.
Bracing.
Yeah.
mainly, yeah.
Safely bracing. Nice Amy Hargreaves.
Nice Tessa Harnato.
Nice Jessica Harper.
Nice Cynthia Harris.
Nice Harriet Sansom Harris.
Nice Rebecca Harris.
Nice Hannah Hart.
Nice Marnie Hart.
Memory.
Oh, Memory. Yeah.
Nice Miranda Hart.
Nice Ellen Harvey.
Nice Ellie Harvey.
Nice Sally Hawkins.
Nice Sophie B. Hawkins.
Nice Pamela Hayden.
Nice Lauren Howard Hayes.
Nice Hattie Hayridge.
Nizy Glenn Heatley.
Nizy Elizabeth Healy.
Nizy Patricia Heaton.
Nizy Ann Hetch or Heach?
Heck, I think. Nizy Gina Heck.
Nizy Eileen Heckert.
Nizy Amy Heckerly.
Nizy Vanessa Hayhere.
Nizy Grace Helbig.
Nizy Hannah Heller.
Nizy Randy Heller.
Nizy Lori Hendler.
Nizy Leslie Hendricks.
Isn't she the bad person from Gotham? Or the
Oh, you might be right.
owl lady who got
Maybe.
killed?
If not, that lady's a Nizy too. So if not a strong riff. With me? Nizy Deborah Herzog.
Nizy Clotilda Hesman.
Nizy Megan Hain.
Nizy Michelle Hicks.
Nizy Maeve Higgins.
Nizy Tori Higginson.
Nizy Fiona Hyatt.
Nizy Katrina Hill.
Nizy Martina Hill.
Nizy Melinda Hill.
Nizy Cheryl Hines.
Nizy Ibn Hijalji.
Nizy Shivan Fallon Hogan.
Nizy Polly Holiday.
Nizy Jessica Holmes.
Nizy Nicole Hollow Kenner.
Nizy Jan Hooks.
Nizy Claire Hooper.
Nizy Leslie Hope.
Nizy Byrne Horrocks.
Nizy Lisa Howard.
Nizy Beth Howland.
Nizy Beth Hoyt.
Nizy Tracy Hoyt.
Nizy Janet Hubert.
Nizy Felicity Huffman.
Nizy Gwen Hughes.
Nizy Helen Hunt.
Nizy Mary Beth Hurt.
Nizy Hetty Lynn Purdy's.
Nizy Christina Hutchinson.
Nizy Melanie Hutzel.
Nizy Chrissy Hind. Boom.
Nizy Stefania Indelicato.
Nizy Maureen Ireland.
Nizy Dana Ivy.
Nizy Judith Ivy.
Nizy Julie Ivy.
Nizy Abby Jacobson.
Nizy Adele Jacques.
Nizy Debbie Jaffe.
Nizy Sakina Jack.
Nizy Allison Janney.
Nizy Morgan Grace Jarrett.
Nizy Patty Jenkins.
Nizy Joan Jett.
Nizy Jerry Jewell.
Nizy Angela Johnson.
Nizy Jenny Johnson.
Nizy Kristen Johnston.
Nizy Nina Jones.
Nizy Retha Jones.
Nizy Ricky Lee Jones.
Nizy Ellen Jorgensen.
Nizy Leslie Joseph.
Nizy Miranda July.
Nizi Yvonne Jung.
Young.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, sometimes they say Jung or Young.
Yeah, go both ways actually.
Yeah.
Jung.
I see Jane Kasmerick.
Nizi Cassia Kazmarek.
Nizi Judy Kane.
Nizi Lisa Kamener.
I see Alex Cap.
Nizi Ingrid Cavaliers.
Nizi Julie Kaffner.
Nizi Tanya K.
I see Carolyn Quebecus.
Nizi Daphne Keene.
She's bad. She's a bad little mutant.
Oh, she was in Logan, right?
Mhm.
She was the daughter in Logan.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
That's where
Cool.
she's from.
I haven't watched the movie, so no spoilers.
Okay.
No
It's
spoilers.
very good though.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Nizi Penelope Keith.
Nizi Catherine Kelly.
I see Ellie Kendrick.
Nizi Mimi Kennedy.
Nizi Carrie Kenny Silver.
Nizi Leela Kenzel.
I see Vika Karekis.
Nizi Gabrielle Kerner.
Nizi Takaya Crystal Kima.
Nizi Gretel Glean.
I see Laurie Kilmartin.
Nizi Danny Kine.
Nizi Melinda Kinnaman.
Nizi Sophie Kinsella.
I see Christina Kirk.
Nizi Jen Kirkman.
Nizi Julie Klausner.
Nizi Jesse Klein.
I see Jessica Knappett.
Nizi Rebecca Kochan.
Nizi Sarah Koning.
Nizi Daphne Collar.
I see Raisa Kondrak. Keith.
Nizi Lynn Koplitz.
Nizi Kelly Koppel.
Nizi Katie Kraus.
I see Alice Krieg.
Nizi Suzanne Kroll.
Nizi Esther Klu.
Nizi Nancy Culp.
I see Elvira Kurt.
Nizi Swoozie Kurtz.
Nizi Sarah Kuttner.
Nizi Kathy Ladman.
I see Sherry Laris.
Nizi Julie Lake.
And real quick, that thing we talked about, the different sizes of the bubbles, I can really see it here in action, is that, the different 1, 2, 5, 10, so on. Now that we're past the 500, even for now, it seems like as I see them, it's like, did we see her already? You know what I mean? These are all actually individual new ones as we're going forward, but it's starting to feel like reminiscence of ones I saw before, which is good.
Nizi Jenna Lamia.
Nizi Natalie Lander.
I see Amy Landers.
Nizi Angela Landis.
Nizi Lisa Landry.
Nizi Michelle Langstone.
I see Beth Lapidis.
Nizi Laura Lapkus.
Nizi Jane Lapater.
Nizi Louise Lasser.
Nicey Linda Lavin.
Nizy Josie Lawrence.
Nizy Vicky Lawrence.
Nizy Shira Lazar.
Nicey Fran Leibowitz.
Nizy Annie Letterman.
Nizy Jamie Lee.
Nizy Kira Legg.
Nicey Natasha Legera.
Nizy Carol Leifer.
Nizy Valerie Lemercier.
Nizy Dinah Lenny.
Nicey Melissa Leo.
Nizy T. Leone.
Nizy Clea Lewis.
Nizy Vicky Lewis.
Nicey Nina Liccione.
Nizy Wendy Leben.
Nizy Paula Lindbergh.
Nizy Ricky Lindholm.
Nicey Audra Lindley.
Nizy Christine Little.
Nizy Beth Littleford.
Nizy Lucy Liu. Boom.
Nicey Chen Liesra.
Nizy Phyllis Logan.
Nizy Belen Lopez.
Nizy Maya Lorian.
Nicey Jessica Lowe.
Nizy Jessica Lowndes.
Nizy Dawn Lube.
Nizy Amanda Lund.
Nicey Desi Leidig.
Nizy Dorothy Lyman.
Nizy Adele Lynch.
Nizy Jane Lynch.
Nicey Keefe Lynch.
Nizy Kelly Lynch.
Nizy Mete Lindsall. Lisdall.
Nizy Laura K. McDonald.
Nicey Catherine Scotty McGregor.
Nizy Mary Mack.
Nizy Dune Mackie-chan.
Nizy Tress McNeil.
Nicey Valerie Mahaffey.
Nizy Amy Mainzer.
Nizy Paula Malcolmson.
Nizy Wendy Malik.
Nizy, oh sorry, Charlie.
No worries. Nicey Inka Malovic.
Nizy Cameron Manheim.
Nizy Amy Mann.
Nizy Leslie Mann.
Nizy,
Sharon Manning.
it was funny because I was like just thinking about that, like as I was saying it, I was like, oh no, I shouldn't do that again. Nizy Kate Mara.
Nizy Mary Mara.
Nizy Rooney Mara.
Nicey Jenna Marbles.
The vlogger.
Nizy Nancy Marchand.
Nizy Amanda Mercheshi.
Nizy Leslie Margarita.
Nicey Lisa Marganelli.
Nizy Justine Marino.
Nizy Zana Marjanovic.
Nizy Mazhan Marno. Boom. Black left.
Nicey Faye Marseille.
She was that assassin one that was always picking on
The Game of Thrones.
Arya.
Arya.
Ben?
Nizy Jean Marsh.
I see Penny Marshall.
I see Andrea Martin.
I see Anna Maxwell Martin.
Nizi Helen Martin.
Nizi May Martin.
I see Francesca Martinez.
I see Elizabeth Marvel.
Nizi Tatiana Maslany.
Nizi Chase Masterson.
I see Melissa Matheson.
I see Jan Maxwell.
Nizi Edame.
Nizi Debbie Mazar.
I see Heather Mazar.
I see Simone Macaulay.
Nizi Jenny McCarthy.
Nizi Juliana McCarthy.
I see Sheila McCarthy.
I see Belinda McClory.
Ooh, bad nurse.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, please.
Nizi Wendy McCollum.
Nizi Mary McCormack.
I see Heather McDonald.
I see Frances McDormand.
Nizi Ashlyn McIvers.
I see Tiffany McGillers.
I see Gates McFadden.
Nizi Rebecca McFarland.
Did Ben step away?
Yes.
I see Bonnie McFarland.
I see Jane McGonigal.
Nizi Kelly McGonigal.
I see Melinda McGraw.
I see Jan McInnes.
Nizi Nev McIntosh.
I see Kate McKinnon. No.
I see Zoe McClellan.
Nizi Wendy McLendon Covey.
I see Pauline McLean.
I see Janet McTeer.
Nizi Natasha Melnick.
I see Gracie Mercedes.
I see Marion Mercer.
Nizi Ali Mariam.
I see Lori Metcalf.
I see Don Michaels.
Nizi Felicia Michaels.
I see Charlotte Milchart.
I see Kristen Milioti.
Nizi Krista Miller.
I see Jody Miller.
I see Cassia Miller.
Nizi Lauren Miller.
I see Molly Milligan.
I see Emily Maya Mills.
Nizi Colby Menifee.
I see Hagwich Minnis.
I see Susan Meisner.
Nizi Christy Mitchell.
I see Liv Mahonis. Majonas.
I see Maddie Moat.
Maybe it was a typo.
Nothing. So I think it's just one of those concepts next to each other. I'm like, how does one pronounce that?
Nizi Jenny Mullen.
I see Janelle Maloney.
I see Maribeth Monroe.
Nizi Lisa Kennedy Montgomery.
I see Heather Morris.
I see Julia Morris.
Nizi Amy Morton.
I see Mandy Moss.
I see Julia Murney.
Nizi Abby Murphy.
I see Morgan Murphy.
I see Alana Miles.
Nizi Emma Miles.
Nizi Aparna Nantrula.
Nice Amber Nash.
Nice Diane Neal.
Nizi Kristen Nelson.
Nice Megan Newringer.
You're up.
Nizy Charlotte Newhouse.
Nice Dava Newman.
Nizi Lorraine Newman.
Nice Cynthia Nixon.
Nizy Eliza Nixon.
Nice Liz Nolan.
Nizi Tig Notaro.
Nice Tuba Novotny.
Nizy Una O'Connor.
Nice Lana O'Grady. Lenny.
Nizi Catherine O'Hara.
Nice Megan O'Hara.
Nizy Fiona O'Laughlin.
Nice Dawn O'Porter.
Nizi Amy Okuda.
Nice Jennifer Oleksiuk.
Nizy Cherry O'Terry.
Nice Marion Sastad Ottison.
Nizi Jennifer Juliet.
Nice Park Overall.
Nizy Celia Pakwola.
Nice Ellen Page. Boom. Inception boom.
Nizi Lawanda Page.
Juno boom too.
Indeed.
Nice Ranuma Pantaki.
Nizy Angelica. Popolina.
They spell out all these weird words.
Popolina.
Angeliki.
Yeah, it's Angeliki.
Angeliki.
Oh, the I at the end there. Okay. Makes sense.
Nice Alexandra Park.
Nizi Molly Parker.
Nice Sarah Jessica Parker.
Nizy Catherine Parkinson.
Nice Grace Para.
Nizi Sarah Pasco.
Nice Laura Patch.
Nizy Anna Patrick.
Nice Eddie Patterson.
Nizi Christina Pazitsky.
Nice Heather Peace.
Nizy Peaches.
Nice Min Pearl.
Nizi Nassim Hedred.
Nice Amanda P.
Nizy Lizzie Pete.
Nice Jezime Peluso.
Nizi Kelly Pendergraft.
Nice Chelsea Peretti.
Nizy Adrian Perez.
Nice Laura Pergolizzi.
Nizi Rhea Perlman.
Nice Polly Perret.
Nizy Tammy Pescatelli.
Nice Bernadette Peters.
Nizi Luvia Peterson.
Nice Sally Phillips.
Nizy Sian Phillips.
Nice Christina Pickles.
Nizi Amy Peets.
Nice Shada Pinkett Smith.
Dish Mooney.
Nizy Dina Platinos.
Nice Anna Louise Plowman.
Nizi Amanda Plummer.
Nice Clementine Poidots.
Nizy Pokwang.
Nice Shelley Poole.
Nizi Lucy Porter.
Nice Parker Posey.
Boom.
Nice Paula Poundstone.
Nice Lisa Powell.
Nice Christine Crayon.
Nice Arian Price.
Nice Melody Project.
Nice Rain Pryor.
Nice Missy Pyle.
Nice Rachel Quaintance.
Nice Martha Quinn.
Nice Patricia Quinn.
Nice Gilda Radner. Boom.
Nice Ashley Rains.
Nice Mary Lynn Rajcub.
Nice Heidi Remy.
Nice Ann Ramsey.
Nice Lynn Ramsey.
Nice Jessica Randall.
Nice Joyce Randolph.
Nice Numi Rapace. Boom.
Nice June Diane Raphael.
Nice Allison Raskin.
Nice Lori Ravensborg.
Nice Kim Raver.
Nice Deborah Rain.
Nice Sandra Redlaugh.
Nice Perry Reeves.
Nice Sabrina Reeves.
Nice Saskia Reeves.
Nice Kelly Riley.
Nice Alizia Rayner.
Nice Catherine Reichman.
Nice Elizabeth Rian.
Nice Georgina Rich.
Nice Jen Richards.
Nice April Richardson.
Nice Patricia Richardson.
Nice Sandra Richter.
Nice Maria Ricosa.
Nice Emily Rydell.
Nice Faye Ripley.
Nice Kristen Ritter.
Jessica Jones.
Nice Joanne Rivers.
Joan Rivers. Boom. Nice Melissa Rivers.
Nice Elise Robertson.
Nice Jean Robertson.
This one's yours, Glenn.
A little notification popped up that said Glenn was busy. I'm not sure what.
Oh, okay. Nice Kimmy Robertson.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he said busy in the chat, so that makes sense.
Okay. Nice Wendy Robbie.
Nice Nicole Robinson.
Nice Sophie Robinson.
Okay, I'm back.
Nice Ada Rodriguez.
Nice Helen Rogers.
Nice Kristen Rode.
Nice Casey Roll.
Nice Natasha Roy.
Nice Erica Rolfsrud.
Skip this. This is
Okay.
something else.
Nice Robin Ross.
There's actually that last one. There's two people that same entry. That's the G and I one actually. Nice Maggie Roswell.
Nice Best Bruce.
Nice Rita Rudner.
Nice Susan Rutan. He's kind of just floor-faced.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dry in the eyes.
Yeah, she's a tough one, the floor face. Nice Amy Ryan. Boom.
Nice Catherine Ryan.
Nice Celine Salat.
Nice Chrissy Salminen.
Nizi Tara Samuel.
Nizi Lou Sanders.
Nizi Kadia Saraf.
Nizi Aneki Kim Sarnau.
Nizi Abigail Savage.
Nizi Andrea Savage.
Nizi Jennifer Savage.
Nizi Sarah Schaefer.
Nizi Sandy Shearer.
Nizi Courtney Showerman.
Nizi Taylor Schilling.
Nizi Danielle Schneider.
Nizi Annabelle Scholey.
Nizi Hege Schoyen.
Nizi Susanna Schulman.
Nizi Jennifer Schwalbach.
Nizi Melanie Scrifano.
It's from
Winona.
Wyatt Winona.
Yeah.
Nizi Lindsay Stein.
Nizi Jessica Seinfeld.
Nizi Marianne Saldez.
Nizi Annie Sertich.
Nizi Molly Shannon.
Nizi Julia Charlotte.
Nizi Fiona Shaw.
Nizi Francis Shaw.
Nizi Ruth Sheen.
Nizi Hillary Shepard.
Nizi Monica Scherer.
Nizi Liz Sheridan.
Nizi Pauline Sharrow.
Nizi Eliza Schlesinger.
Boom.
Nizi Laura Shoup.
Nizi Constance Schulman.
Nizi Devin Seidel.
Nizi Marianne Sirk.
Nizi Maggie Sif.
Nizi Erica Sigurdsson.
Nizi Karen Silas.
Nizi Laura Silverman.
Nizi Sarah Silverman.
Nizi Kathy Silvers.
Nizi Madge Sinclair.
Nizi Marina Sirtis.
Oh. Nizi Lynn Skaber.
Councilor Troy. Nizi Jenny Slate.
Nizi Lindsay Sloan.
Nizi Widely Small.
Nizi Harley Quinn Smith. Wow.
Nizi Linda Smith.
Nizi Willow Smith.
Nizi Kobe Smulders.
Nizi Natalie Smicka.
Nizi Carrie Snodgrass.
Nizi Amy Snowden.
Nizi Sarah Somani.
Nizi Laura Solon.
Nizi Kira Sultanovich.
Nizi Maxie Salters.
Nizi Cynthia Sophia.
Nizi Nancy Sorrell.
Nizi Terrence Southern.
Nizi Jeannie Spark.
Nizi Carla Stanley.
Nizi Jean Stapleton.
Nizi Maureen Stapleton.
Nizi Jessica Steen.
Nizi Henriette Steenstrup.
Nizi Esther Steinberg.
Nizi Leslie Morgan Steiner.
Nizi Beth Stelling.
Nizi Martha Stephens.
Nizi Nicola Stephenson.
Nizi Mindy Sterling.
Nice Francis Sternhagen.
Nice Salome Stevenson.
Nice Cynthia Stevenson.
Nice Juliet Stevenson.
Nice Mink Stoll.
Nice Strawberry 17.
Nice Elaine Stritch.
Nice Cicely Straw.
Nice Jenny Struben.
Nice Yvonne Sahor.
Nice Barbara Sokoa.
Doctor. Nice Allison Summers.
Nice Tara Summers.
Nice Thessie Surface.
Nice Janet Sussman.
Nice Dre Swain.
Nice Inga Swenson.
Nice Kitty Swink.
Nice Tilda Swinton.
Oh. Nice Laura Swisher.
Nice Mira Seal.
Nice Wanda Sykes.
Nice Jill Taylor.
Nice Nina Tandon.
Nice Jessica Tandy.
Nice Amanda Tapping.
Nice Catherine Tate.
Ooh, she's awesome. Nice Brittany Louise Taylor.
Nice Clarice Taylor.
Nice Courtney Taylor.
Nice Ellie Taylor.
Nice Holland Taylor.
Nice Jill T.
Nice Natalia Tenner.
Nice Rosalie Tenseth.
Nice Laura Turstenjak.
Nice Aylin Tizell.
Nice Abigail Thaw.
Nice Clemens Fioli.
Nice Olivia Thirlby.
Nice Betty Thomas. Less than 100.
Nice Lena Thomas.
Nice Andrea Thompson.
Nice Severn Thompson.
Nice Monica Tilling.
Nice Claire Tittleman.
Nice Jackie Ton.
Nice Lily Tomlin. Oh.
Nice Ann Daltorp.
A lot of booms in this one.
Yeah.
Nice Sildstorm.
Yeah, well, I think they'll have good booms, but a lot of these are like good shows that we like.
Yeah, well, but they
Other
have a
stuff
lot
too.
of heavy hitters in terms of comedy and
Oh,
action.
comedy, a bunch of stuff, yeah, music too.
Nice Ellen Travolta.
Nice Terry Trias.
Nice Jerry Tubbs.
Nice Tamara Tooney.
Nice Stacy Turner.
Nice Lynn Tweddle.
Nice Phoebe Tires.
Nice Margaret Tyzek.
Is that the same person?
No.
I was going to point that out.
Thank
So
you.
Coach writing it down.
Like she aged pretty
And different facial shape and everything. Yeah.
I thought that was she found like a time machine or something, and I don't know, brought herself
Yeah.
younger. I don't know.
Pretty different.
Can you go back real quick? I think it's for her, actually. What's the next one? Next one. Yeah, that's actually what's supposed to be for her.
With Glenn, is that you?
This is mine. Nice Helen Udi.
Nice Lisa Ulrich.
I see Mia Vardalos.
Nice Karen Bentelon.
Nice Corey Vickers.
Nice Sylvia Villagrán.
I see Darlene Vogel.
Nizi Liv von Ulrich.
Nizi Catherine Von Till.
Nizi Sally Wade.
I see Becky Wallstrom.
Nizi Amy Walker.
Nizi Hillary R. Walker.
Nizi Nicola Walker.
I see Kim Wall.
Nizi Marcia Wallace.
Nizi Oza Wallander.
Nizi Vanessa Walsh.
I see Madeline Walter.
Nizi Lori Walters.
Nizi Terry Walters.
Nizi Felicity Ward.
I see Rebecca Ward.
Nizi Carly Warkington.
Nizi Sharon Washington.
Nizi Jenny Watson.
I see Linda Waters.
Nizi Kim Wyans.
Nizi Sigourney Weaver. Boom.
Nizi Priscilla Weckerser.
I see Sarah Weinstein. She almost looks like the Xenai from, but maybe not. The blonde Xenai that was in the Babysitter one.
House sitter.
Yeah, house. But maybe not. Just
Idiot
the
sitter.
pull-up
Idiot
face.
sitter. Yeah.
Right, this is yours, Ben.
Nizi Stephanie Weir.
Nizi Dolly Wells.
Nizi Elmarie Wendell.
I see Alexandra Wentworth.
Nizi Karen Westbrook.
Nizi Suzanne Weston Hofer.
Nizi Celia Weston.
I see Tara Westwood.
Nizi Alice Wetterland.
Nizi Laura Weddingfield. Feld.
Nizi Suzanne Wang.
I see Maggie Wheeler.
Nizi Gemma Wellen.
And Nizi Francesca Louise White.
Nizi Irene White.
I see Julie White.
Nizi Anik Wiggett.
Nizi Kristen Wigg.
Nizi Leah Williams.
I see Gemma Williamson.
Nizi Cal Wilson.
Nizi Deborah Wilson.
Nizi Anna Wilson Jones.
I see Ginny Winstead.
Nizi Liz Winstead.
Nizi Susanna Wise.
Nizi Autumn Withers.
I see Mashka Wolf.
Nizi Kristen Willett.
Nizi Ali Wong.
Nizi Clara Wong.
I see Jaden Wong.
Nizi Annie Wood.
Nizi Victoria Wood.
Nizi Fenella Woolgar.
I see Edwina Wren.
Nizi Allison Wright.
This is, I think, wrong, right?
No, that's actually right.
That's right.
Okay. Nizi Oi Tillet Wright.
Nizi Suzanne Woost.
I see Lisa K. Wyatt.
Nizi Terry Weibel.
Nizi Yana Yanizek.
Nizi Amy Yazbek.
I see Kathleen York.
Nizi Grace Zabriskie.
Nizi Elena Warren Zachary.
Nizi Carla Zamudio.
I see Mason Said.
Nizi Leslie Zemeckis.
Nizy Susan Ziegler.
Nizy Mary Zafras.
And Nizy Alet Zur.
Boom. All right, we have, that was great. That felt really clean and good. We have about 14 minutes left. Does anyone have something to do for a live read?
I do, but
Right. Cool. What do you got?
I've got another programming YouTuber. His YouTube name is called Fun Function.
All right.
We have. Can you?
Yeah. So I'm gonna do. Do we want to like? Maybe should I just send you guys the links, or do we want to open up like a room for it? Probably just the links.
Yeah, if you could, maybe you can open a room for it.
All right, I'll open up a room. It should be pretty fast. Yeah. Take me just a minute here. All right, there's the link. And I'm just gonna put like one of his videos in here. There's a lot of media of them, so I'll just pick one. Sometimes he goes through examples, so if he starts like bringing up some code or whatever, I'll just skip ahead or find new video.
Cool.
But there's a lot of video where he doesn't really do that. So
Volume's very low.
yeah, I think it's because Google Hangouts lowers your volume in other tabs. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, that is true. I'm trying to figure out how to fix that.
Yeah, it's coming through okay on.
It's low, but I mean, I can
low, but you can hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, being able to hear it even a little bit helps a lot because you can still tell like the quality of his voice,
Turning up the
even
volume
though it's kind of hard to hear exactly what he's saying.
Yeah, I guess things I'm noticing with him is I notice his eyes a lot. I'm kind of leaning towards perception lead right now.
Mm-hmm.
He has a relative ease of articulation. Makes it seem like the articulation is momentum, perhaps.
So mainly Hunter then, I think.
Yeah. Well, it could be any, I guess more directive than adaptive, but yeah. I think I'm leaning, yeah, I think I'm seeing hooded eyes personally. So yeah, I would lean subjective, so it would be Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm seeing, I haven't seen anything with the emoting yet. I haven't seen how high up it goes. If you guys noticed anything on my screen.
It's kind of cool. We can see some gesturing too.
Yeah.
Just quite a bit of it.
Yeah. Quite a bit of it. It kind of comes out of his personal zone. Or it's coming out of his personal zone. Seems kind of percussive, right? It's fast and hard hitting. Like it has higher, what do you call it? When it's not as much drag. Is it high viscosity or low viscosity?
Low.
Low viscosity.
Low viscosity.
Yeah, so low viscosity. What are you guys seeing?
Personally, I speculate that he's an I alpha, but I'm kind of finding it difficult to determine which one he is. For me personally.
That's interesting. I find myself mainly looking at both of the Derserbs, try and see if one of them is perhaps stronger than the other.
Yeah.
Not too sure as of yet. Naiji is an interesting angle too, though.
Yeah. I'm interested in the Zenai angle. Do you see anything that resembles Pilot Face, or?
His head is kind of big, I guess, and he does have a lot of percussiveness, and it kind of makes you think, like, is that Z tandem or is it possibly Source? So,
Yeah.
not sure about that.
Well, one thing that I seem to see is like I think I'm seeing hooded eyes, and I'm also not seeing like the very localized expression that I think I'd normally see with a Z alpha. So I think I'm seeing activation at least like around like up to beyond like just the mouth area and into the sides of the lower side of the half of the face. It's like the jaw line here. This part.
That makes sense.
But I haven't seen activation in the cheeks yet.
Yeah, me neither. And that's why I'm leaning a little bit more towards Naizi than Naiji. But
yeah.
Sometimes I guess Naiji can be like really Zai heavy and kind of. I mean, he looks like, I mean, his energy is like, I mean, he looks really activated right now. You know, he's not, it doesn't look like, because Naiji, when they use a lot of their Zai, they're usually a little bit more like kind of dissociated. Whereas he's like in a state of being very expressive right now, but I'm still not seeing the emoing going into the cheeks.
Yeah.
Or at least no distinct examples of it, I should say.
Yeah, I haven't noted that maneuver yet, where it's going above the emoting going above the cheeks. But he's not really emoting much at all, like just really focused on the articulation. But that isn't on the point of articulation. He is mainly articulating, and I don't see warmth coming through that I would see with a G user.
All right.
It seems more like matter of fact sort of articulation. Like that.
Yeah, definitely. The style is more just like sort of direct and to the point of, I guess, what he's trying to explicitly communicate. The way he's like enunciating and expressing himself here. Of course, he's explaining technical concepts, so I guess that might sort of make his delivery a little bit cooler. But
yeah, it would come like if a user, that's where they would activate more of their Zai, perhaps.
Yep.
Explaining the technical details, but one thing also I think I'm seeing is like the lower lip, like area of the mouth seems to be activated more than the upper lip plate. That seems more indicative of shy versus she. His eyes don't necessarily, they seem more, they don't seem so much of like that, that dense Vi and the polar knee halo combo. It looks more like a nigh piercing and with the V bright clear halo that the nigh outputs would have.
Is this in like you're saying that because of the possibility that we might be considering Vi alpha or something?
Right, because I think somebody said that they were considering, I think it was you, Glenn, you were considering Derserbs. And so for that, just, like distinguishing between the Derserbs on that point, I don't think I'm seeing Vi, and then me, Halo.
Well, Durserbs
Yeah.
is the Zyni or the Nizi and the Zenai, aren't they?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I was. Okay.
No worries.
I guess maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
If it was Zez Hunters or just
Nah.
Z Mojos.
Yeah. On Z Mojo point then. Okay, so you were considering more than like a Nizi versus a Z9.
Right. Oh, right. So Durserbs, directive, and then cerebral.
Mhm.
Yeah. Maybe I messed up on the wording there, but yeah.
No, I think
I
that,
don't
that
think
was
so.
correct.
Yeah, that was right.
correct.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I
Yeah.
wasn't,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. Some kind of communication
Yeah.
concerns.
Do we want to look at a second video, possibly?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah. I think that would be a good idea.
Could be
Okay.
good.
He's very animated. I'm noticing that quite a bit. He moves around quite a bit. That makes me think, is that possibly just him having good V development, or is it possibly that he's objective? So I'm still not 100% on the Z9 Nizi, but I am leaning more towards Nizi.
Yeah, I think also the style of like the vlogger, the rapid fire style that they all try to emulate. I think it may be like a riff or style of
Nizi?
of Nizi. Yeah, that is more animated, trying to be more engaging.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm seeing in terms of riffing,
It's hard for me to find a riff of him.
there's certain Nizi that he riffs me of, but no one that is like he's like just parts of him, like
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes.
countdown. But he's riffing me like elements of him, like the eyes and the mouth area, the chin, like are riffing me off of different Nizi. Like his chin area kind of reminds me of like that pointy square of that juts a little bit forward of Johnny Lee Miller from Elementary, plays the Sherlock.
Right. He's got like that kind of look to him, yeah. His face is full though. That's kind of like messing with me a bit. He seems a bit thick. So I'm wondering what is going on with that?
Yeah, let's see, while we're looking at this, what's his handle name again, Ben?
Fun on YouTube.
1 minute.
Fun function. All right.
Yep.
So I'm gonna look at some pictures.
We have 1 minute and 30, it looks like.
I see what you're saying, and I agree. Like he has a large head in general.
Yeah.
But I think I'm seeing, when I look at pictures, I see activation again, like on the sides of his jaw and lower half of his cheeks, and I don't think I see that with Z9 because they have more localized around their mouth.
Yeah.
So that's why.
No, I agree.
Yeah. So
I'm just trying to make sure that I'm giving the Zenai enough consideration to make sure that there isn't any possibility. But yeah,
Right.
I'm pretty good at calling it.
Yeah, I am too. What about you, Nathan?
Yep, I feel pretty good.
All right, so you put it fourth, so you can go last.
Sure thing.
Glenn, what's your call on him? What's your final call?
Me? Nizi, and then maybe possibly Zenai as a second guess.
Okay, I'll go with Nizi. How about you, Ben?
I'm gonna guess Nizi.
Yeah, coach.
He's Nizi.
Yay!
Wow. It's like a little cachet of Nizi, these programmer guys.
Yeah, no, it's like hit the mother load.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, there's some other ones that I'm guessing. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see what the other ones are, but but yeah, it's so far like the several I've requested. We had like one Zenai and like a bunch of Nizi.
Yeah.
So
He was a little tricky. The face was a little wide, but the one that really got me, I think, was Rial as well. The animation, that really like rapid fire, kind of like very,
Monologuing little like that more nervous energy. Like,
and also just like really like because when I alpha engage and we're like, oh, we have to be engaging. When we put it on, it tends to be a bit amped. Do you mean a bit out of sorts? Like same like you see like Nice comedians stand up or otherwise, and they're like, oh, I'm going to be engaged in the crowd. It tends to be quite
frenetic.
Frenetic. That's a great word for it. A little frenetic. All right, guys. That was a great session, and I will see you on Tuesday. Next Sunday will be Jaileen's pick.
Cool.
I think we're
Sounds
going to go into Quizland.
Oh, going to
We've already
Quizland.
closed out on some.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Have a great evening, and I'll see you on Tuesday.
All right.
All right.
Have a good night,
Good
guys.
night.
Good night. Have a nice and clean. I'm ready.